you're not did that.
Alright, guys. Hi. We are Tainted LNG, aka Lovely and Grizzly.
You.
This is Grizzly's creation. There's some errors that we noticed a while ago because we were live streaming it to Twitch. Um, but so far everything is fine. The only thing that we're needing is model arts and stuff like that. He has
I just basically need textures, models, and help with buildings and collision. If anybody, you know.
is interested.
Yeah.
Um, he does have some errors which he fixed them, but due to my copy,
They work good in the editor. Everything works excellent in the editor. It just, for some reason, when I exported the package, it did not work correctly. Such as the
like
batteries.
such as the batteries, and basically the monster is supposed to come outside, but he's not coming outside. But that's basically all that we've noticed so far. Everything got and crouch. His crouch controls got wiped,
Yeah,
but
that's that on my end too. That actually reminded me. Yeah, I don't have no crouch control either.
yeah. But anyways, other than that, everything is good, and he's just needing help with the art and the models. So if you guys could please help him achieve his goal.
Anything donated or how how would you say that?
Anything donated or tips or
Yeah.
anything like that is going straight to this game. Because he has a goal of getting it up in like 60 days or less by Christmas, accordingly. So,
I prefer by Thanksgiving.
yeah, but
That's my thing. I want to put it on Steam, but I don't have the funds needed to put it on Steam. If that makes sense.
yeah, yeah. So,
So I can't create like a wish list page or anything like that because there's, you know how Steam just does not want to let people do that anymore.
anything basically you guys can give or point out or give pointers to will help us. Um,
Do you need to know about how it was run or?
yeah, you can explain how it was ran if you want to do that.
Uh, Basically, the enemy AI runs off of a nav mesh with actor place reference points. It follows the points around the map. I'm not 100% sure why he is not moving off this platform at the second, but
He's kind of
he
stuck
does
again.
within the editor. He goes everywhere. Um, the orbs that you see floating around, which is like a tealish blue color, they are going to be the objective markers to walk you around the map, so you don't have to worry about trying to remember your map directions as much. But they will be scarce, so you have to remember to look out for them. Um, the it's run sort of off of the horror engine, off of the marketplace, front and real, but I'm not using it fully because it does not work half the time in Unreal Engine 5. I'm not sure why I cannot get it to work. But other than that, everything is basically custom made. You can switch between first person and third person on the fly. The objective of the game is going to basically be a randomized map system, which the map is going to be static, but the rest of it, such as your object, your items you need to find, your enemy, and how many of each object you have to have is going to change, and then you're going to have the option to go back to main lobby or continue to the same map but in a different version of the game. Because each time you play the game, it's going to be different. It's going to be randomized.
I would like to step in and say there's a flashlight, but due to the battery bug, we don't have it at the moment.
Yeah.
I ran out of battery.
So with the flashlight, the battery is going to run out pretty fast, but there will be batteries hidden out throughout the map. They're going to be a lot smaller than that. That was just my base thing, so I could remember where they were at during testing. Um, that room is more likely going to turn into a mausoleum or a above ground casket because where she is walking at now is going to be a graveyard. I can tell you that now. That building probably not going to stay there, and neither is that container sitting over there beside you. Yeah, that one probably, and that wall pillar there probably will not be there.
I mean, if you make it larger and kind of scope it out, it can look like the mausoleum style,
yeah.
so that you can see where it is.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Like
I'm
a
just,
marker.
yeah,
Marker.
I'm just giving you a little
Oh,
bit
you're
of
good.
leadway.
There is going to be a lot more trees and foliage.
This could be like a abandoned church idea, and they don't have to go inside of it, or unless we can figure out how to fix it, then they can go inside of it. So it
Yeah.
could be like a work in progress.
I mean, I gotta figure. I've never done collisions, custom collisions before, so I'm not 100% sure how to do those. So if anybody knows or wants to help get them done, that'd be great. But pretty much, it's going to be a horror style game. I would say referencing sort of Lunch Lady and Devour style, but not in the sense of the way they run.
No, it's going to be 10 times different.
Yeah, I mean, you're
Because,
going to notice you will notice similarities between them, but they're going to be their own separate game and style.
Okay, with the I forgot what I was going to say.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean for you to
No, you're fine. I just had a brain fog. Okay, with the I like how the sky moves.
Yeah, with the sky right now, you're seeing a daytime skybox with a light lux of about 5 to maybe 10. I forgot to turn off the daytime and put the nighttime back on and drop my lux down because I was testing the orbs and I forgot to drop it back down for packaging.
Yeah, but other than the few bugs that we found, this would be a pretty excellent game. We just need a model and the art for it.
Yeah. I mean, I've got the actual objective, like the pickup animations. I've got all that done. I haven't created animation for it yet. That was going to be my next thing after character done. But for pickups, I've got the how many collectibles to pick up, everything like that, all set up, ready to go. So my actual demo for it, which is probably going to be uploaded soon, but it's going to be a basic game. It's not going to be too big or anything like that, but I will still be fleshing it out and all on the back end. And the demo will be going up on itch.io, and as I flesh it out, I will be updating on there. But once it's fleshed out enough, it will go from a demo to a regular release.
I think it's stuck.
Early access. So.
I thought it was stuck, but no, not this time.
Yeah, he didn't get stuck this time.
Yeah, he can't go outside, but he normally goes outside.
I think
it's just
what happened is how high that lip is. The nav mesh is actually a little below it.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here looking at nav mesh at the same time, and you can tell where the nav mesh is actually below that. So he's not reading that he can go off of it.
Did he break his leg last time he fell off of it?
He didn't inside the editor. Let's put it that way.
No, he was zooming all over out there in the green, so...
As far as the ground, it will change. It's going to change to a different style of texture. The grass will stay, the dirt will stay, but there's going to be a lot more stuff.
So far, so good, I think. I like the sound of the game.
And I will be removing the third-person template room there. I will be removing that soon anyway, so I'm not really too worried about it. Hey, there's a battery right there on the thing. Can you pick it up? It's a little tiny battery.
Wait, I just thought I'd seen it. I don't have a flashlight to look.
Probably not. It's on that first little ledge there. On that ledge.
There it is.
There. I don't think you can. I don't think I scripted that one. I think that was just a placement where I was testing something. Anyway, you can tell I was not prepared for this.
No, I caught him off guard.
Not prepared for this at all. I was getting a test out because I was kind of wondering if it would work, and for the multiplayer I want to make sure it was working. Then realized I forgot to put in a unlock cursor option. Okay, that dude's creepy just sliding around there though.
Yeah, the idea was he was supposed to run, but we think we're just gonna let him float instead of run.
Yeah, I may do that.
I have an idea for the empty patches that are out there. Like, yeah, there's nothing in it.
Each one is supposed to be a different thing, so
yeah,
a different style.
We can have different monsters just hiding out there or something.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I was already thinking about it. If anybody has any ideas, just let us know. I will probably put this on YouTube also.
That's where that's what I'm gonna do with it. Then I'm gonna pull it down.
You can see where you can just leave it in the comments on YouTube as far as that's concerned, because I need some ideas for the monsters anyway, and if anybody knows where I can get some maybe free assets, that would be great.
Or if you guys want to create us some, because there's a bunch of
anyone that creates anything will more than likely get a key for the game upon launch. Anyway,
and then we're gonna put you in the game as like digital art or something,
or just put you in credits for us.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I mean,
because any help is very. We're glad to have it.
Actually, look good though.
I like it, but they need to be a little bit smaller and like have like little rings around it or something.
Yeah, I was gonna animate them, make an animation for them, and rotate them around.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
That is actually just running off in a point light and a spotlight inside of a sphere. That's the only reason.
I didn't expect all these trees to be out here. Like, it's so weird. Is this a path line, like the clearing,
no,
or is that just a run?
I was using a foliage tree thing to put the trees in. I didn't have it set up right, so it didn't put my trees in correctly.
But I like the patchiness because you don't know what's gonna be there. Like, is there gonna be something there? Is there gonna not be something there? Is there gonna be something like a trap or?
You see how the dark ground is right now?
Yeah.
That is what the whole ground's gonna look like.
But I like the green.
Yeah, you're gonna still see the green using the lights. So it's gonna be randomly out, but the ground is gonna be kind of dark because the whole area is gonna be dark.
Oh, that makes sense.
Sort of like the Blair Witch style darkness, but not that dark.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because there would be no point of a flashlight if you could do it right now. You can see.
Yeah. Well, there's no point in my flashlight at the second because the batteries don't work, so I can't see. I'm just kidding.
Look,
I'm just kidding.
Fault, okay?
Yeah, I know. It happened because we tried to package this thing twice, and the first time it wouldn't let me open it, and then the second time it just took out some codes, which is fine. We can always put codes back.
You can tell it's a spotlight because on the ground you can see the lights.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, I just leave it that way, but I may put it inside of a script, a blueprint, so it wouldn't have to have much objects, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that sounds lovely. Alright, so this empty spot could be like something.
I'm gonna center around a grave style theme. Maybe the whole thing may be actual cemetery as far as that's concerned. I'm not sure how I want to do that part yet.
Well, that's where you get to go in and plan some more and figure it out. I mean,
but I do know it's going to be a lot of tree style forest because you can't walk through the trees.
No, you can't.
Oh, and the trees are moving too, by the way, just so you're aware.
Oh, they are. That's pretty. Like, I didn't know.
Oh, you're fine.
I mean, the shadows. I was seeing the shadows move. I didn't know the trees were actually moving.
I'm still deciding, just looking at the way you're playing right now, I'm still deciding if I want to leave third person in or if I want to remove it.
I like third person. Oh, wait. No, I don't. I like first person.
Yeah, the first person I got a little bit more stuff with if I leave first person in.
I mean, you don't actually have to characterize them if you don't want to. Because you're just gonna, like, you're not really gonna see them. But
you will. If you're a multiplayer, you will see the other person's player.
Oh yeah, that's true. But I'm talking about like this, just to begin with.
Yeah. Unfortunately, for right now, all players are going to look the same at the moment.
Unless we can find some kind of skin that's not what we've seen earlier, because we're not going to use that skin. I do not understand how we were supposed to use that skin to begin with.
I can show you.
It was so much more that I did not want to see.
I can show you. I have it. I can show you later how to work that skin. Yeah. Now that I'm looking at it, first person actually looks better.
Yeah.
Than third, because with the first person.
Well, with third you can't really see. You're stuck looking at like this, and then first person you got that smooth.
It's sort of like how in Devour and stuff, you got that first person action, but your character is actually a 3D model.
Yeah.
So basically, yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. I will probably do that.
Hey, I made it back to this little place.
So I may take out the on the fly third person and just leave it as the first person and add something else in that spot.
That's fine with me. It could be an extra, like, something. I don't know. We have no idea what the monster's going to be, but we do know it's going to be floating. That's all I know because the way it's gliding and everything. And then there could be like a 2-foot tall giant or something. I don't know.
Or I could do my other option I was thinking about doing.
What?
I remove the third person on the fly and randomize the monster spawn.
That would sound nice. That sounds better than...
Because I was thinking... So this is probably going to be the longest video I've made on YouTube today. I was thinking more on the... When you randomize the objects, I'm going to randomize the monster and determine which enemy is going to spawn and then how he's going to move.
Sounds nice. I mean, you have an idea.
Do you think the map is too big?
No, actually. I actually like how big it is because they will never know which way to go. And they could run into all kinds of booby traps, monsters, stuff like that on the run. And
I am going to give everyone a heads up now. When the demo launches, you are going to have a lot of jump scares.
yeah.
And I am not going to tell you where they're going to be at. You're not going to know.
So, anyone that's down for me to get my heart, like, jumped out of my
and
chest.
This is one game I'm going to hype up my own game here. Play it in the dark. Don't play it in the light. Because giving me that thing of randomly spawning the enemy just gave me an idea that may actually work better than what I was thinking to begin with.
So, guys, I'm just going to say stay tuned for the launch, well, the demo version of this game, and stay tuned for the developers' videos.
Devlogs.
Yeah.
What are normally called as devlogs.
I'm still mad that my flashlight's not working.
I will get your flashlight working and get you a script of it, because I got a dude in New Zealand that wants a script of this game too. So when I get this game running and I can pass it out to the New Zealand guy, it will probably
Run so much smoother than this. But it's so smooth for it just to be the beginning. I thought it was going to be like crunch.
Chunky,
yeah.
Yeah, if I would have done this video the other day, well, last night actually, it would be a clunk of a mess because there was no enemy and there was no actual environment. It was just a block.
What's the blue blocks for?
That's part of the third-person template. Just about every, they're basically physics-based objects you can move around just by bumping into them.
Are they really? Can I bump into it? Do they move? Oh, they do. I wasn't jumping over them.
I was thinking about doing some physics-based objects, so I just left them in there so I remember where to get the information from how to make them.
Well, now I just, like...
Oh, you're fine.
Pushed him out of the way. Can I block him in?
I'm not sure.
No.
And I have looked everywhere. I cannot figure out how to make him stop following. I know why.
I gotta go outside to get him to
set
stop.
to kill. That's why.
Yeah, if looks could kill, he'd be done
I'm
killed
still
me.
deciding, do I need to make the enemy kill you? Or just scare you?
Ooh, scaring would be different than killing. Because there's so many kill games, there's not enough scare games.
Because...
Oh, he moved it. Hey!
Yeah, he's got the same he's got the same rigid body as you do. So he can move wherever you can move. I say he, but that's actually a female skin.
Yeah, I could see the...
Yeah. The chesticles.
Yeah.
Do you think it needs weather?
Weather would be nice for it to, like, be, like, rainy on one side and then moonlight on the other, and then it randomizes out.
I'm not sure how to do that
and
part.
storming. Well, I'm talking
I
about
can figure it out.
way down the line. It'd be nice for like half weather.
It will probably end up with dynamic weather, and that'd probably be actually interesting though. Since she's making me put a devlog out, I'm assuming this is probably going to actually flourish into an actual full-on game. Now that she's making me do a devlog. He is supposed to actually be able to walk up that entire path. It's supposed to be. I'm not. You know how in Lunch Lady you can go inside the building and hide from them?
Yeah.
I'm not sure why mine is not doing that.
He's chasing me.
Yeah. I forgot. I can't get him to use his animations either. I had a specific set of animations for him. I can't get him to use them.
Well, once I outrun him, he stops. So it's like
You can run. Are you walking? Because I couldn't get my run to work in the editor.
I have no idea what am I doing. Honestly, I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know. I made the thing, but I can't even tell you what you're doing.
Well, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. I just wanted to touch bases and show everybody what we've been working on because not many people know that we've been working on this. If you like what you see, hit that follow button and subscribe and check out our Twitch. Yeah, don't forget to like. But go over to Twitch and follow us there. We mainly stream 9 p.m. till probably about 1 a.m. or between 12 and 1 a.m. EST. So come on and check us out if you like what you see here. But yeah, we'll be back later on with a devlog 2.